Hello everyone, myself T.S. Parodwar, lecturer in Electronics Department, welcomes all the students of 5th semester of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. In this session, we are going to explore about the new communication related important subject, that is microwave and radar communication. First of all, we will see the teaching and exam scheme for the subject. The teaching scheme includes 3 hours of lecture per week, 2 hours of practical per week. The theory is get divided into 2 parts, which is 70 marks for the final theory exam and 30 marks are allotted to class test and micro project. The average of 2 class tests are converted out of 20 marks and the 10 marks are given based on the micro project performance. The practical exam, the 50 marks are distributed as 25 marks for the internal assessment and 25 marks for file completion. The ultimate objective of this course, also known as the competency, is to maintain the microwave and radar based communication system. This means this is the ability students should develop after learning this subject. Now moving to the contents of the course. This course comprises of 5 units. First unit is the fundamentals of microwave communication and waveguide. Second unit, microwave passive components. Third unit, microwave active components. Fourth unit, radar fundamentals. And the fifth is the radar systems. By learning the theoretical and practical concepts, students will be able to demonstrate some industry oriented course outcomes. We call it as COs associated with the competency. Here we are having 5 COs. First, use specified waveguide in microwave communication system. Second, maintain passive components and devices. Third, maintain active components and devices. Fourth, interpret radar system for range detection. And fifth, maintain various radar based systems for specified application. As you can see, these COs are mapped with the chapters respectively. That is, first chapter maps with the first CO. Now going inside the curriculum, the first chapter, Fundamentals of Microwave Communication and Waveguide, focuses on the concepts of microwaves with its range, its frequency spectrum, band designation and its applications, comparison between transmission lines and waveguides, types of waveguides and their properties, and propagation of microwave and their modes. The second chapter, Microwave Passive Components, focuses on different passive microwave components such as ferrite components, microwave accessories, directional couplers, and basic microwave antennas, for example, horn antenna and dish antenna. Third chapter, Microwave Active Components, mainly focuses on the microwave tubes such as two cavity reflex klystron and magnetron, slow wave devices, for example, helix TWT, transferred electron devices, gun diode, impact diode, the pin diode, and tunnel diode. Fourth chapter, Radar Fundamentals. This chapter focuses on the block diagram of radar, radar range equation, scanning and tracking methods of antennas, antenna feed mechanism. The fifth chapter, radar system, focuses on continuous wave Doppler radar, MTI radar, that is moving target indicator, radar display methods, and sonar systems and its applications. In this slide, we see the chart of unit-wise weightage provided with the curriculum. Here you can see the first chapter, Fundamentals of Microwave Communication and Waveguide, requires 8 hours of teaching and acquires 14 marks out of 70 for the first chapter. Second chapter, Microwave Passive Components, it takes 12 marks out of 70. Microwave Active Components, it is one of the important chapter, will take 20 marks from the 70. Radar Fundamentals will take 12 marks and Radar System will take 12 marks out of 70. Now, as per the given syllabus, the MSBT has suggested some student activities which is other than the classroom and laboratory learning. We have given some student related co-curricular activities which can be undertaken to accelerate the attainment of the various outcomes in this course. Students should conduct following activities in group and prepare report of about 5 pages for each activity. They are required to collect and record physical evidences for their portfolio which has been given to them. These activities are preparing the chart showing various microwave components, prepare or download an animation and share with the class to illustrate the working principle of microwave tubes or say electromagnetic wave propagation. It has also a visit to take place where waveguides are used for microwave communication such as earth station, radio station, telephone exchange, airport, TV broadcast, navigation center, whichever is possible, and prepare a report on that visit. They can also conduct a library or internet based survey of microwave components, interpret the various BIS code for microwave communication, or compare specifications of at least two different types of radar systems. MSBT has also suggested some special instructional strategies. These are the simple strategies which the teacher can use to accelerate the attainment of the various outcomes. So first, massive open online courses. We call it as MOOCs. And I'm glad to say that we are going to take this MOOCs as a instructional strategy for discussing all of our topics, all of our syllabus. I must say that point C, about 15 to 20% of the topics and subtopics which is relatively simpler or descriptive in nature is to be given to the students for the self-directed learning and assess the development of the COs through classroom presentation. And there are so many other things also provided. We'll see how many of them we can use in the teaching learning process. As per the design of curriculum, we have to undertake a mini project for this semester also. Here we can see some of the mini projects which have been referred by MSBT. There is a market survey of consumer microwave equipments with respect to working principle, manufacturer, technical specification, and prepare a report on it. Prepare a survey report on mobile van used for live telecast of any event. prepare a report on applications of radar for defense and air navigation, prepare PowerPoint presentation to explain working of various microwave components and microwave tubes. Except these provided, we can also undertake any mini project which is relevant to our curriculum. MSBT also referred some of the books for the learning of the subject. They are Radar System and Radio Aids to Navigation by Sen A.K. Bhattacharya, Microengineering by Annapurna Das, Microengineering by Sanjeev Gupta, Micro and Radar Engineering by A.K. Gautam, Fundamentals of Microwave and Radar Engineering by K.K. Sharma, Electronics Communication by George Kennedy, Microwave Devices and Circuits by Samuel Leon, Microwave and Radar Engineering by N. Kulkarni. Uh, Preferably during the classes, if possible, I can provide you some of the books in soft copy available with me. So thank you for the session. All the best for coming academic year. Stay safe, stay home and take care. Happy learning.